Hello. 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 Yeah. Hi, Shailendra and Ravindra. Hi. Yeah. Can you hear me? Yeah. Very good morning. Okay. So let's get started. So I remember the last class. So we discussed on frames part. So do you guys have any questions on that? Yeah, I think before Sharendra going on vacation, so we discussed on frames, how to navigate to different frames. So did you guys have any issues or any queries? Can you be mute both so that I, my voice can be clear? If you have any questions, just you can just we can discuss it. We can open. So before I go to next topic, so we I wanted to make you come more same page on all that discussion, everything will be.
Just we want that last topic Java class, so if you can send it, so we'll go through it and then means can discuss it tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay, and
Okay. So in that case, can we can yeah yeah yes yes go ahead go ahead.
yeah, I'm saying just send us this last frame class code to us, so we'll go through it and then we'll try it ourselves. And for today, we can go ahead with the means topic you have planned.
I think I already shared with you. Let me check it out.
Yeah, last one was I think not sent.
Is it? I sent it to you. Can you see frame.java?
Okay, you have
I
sent it to.
yeah, I sent it to same Ravindra. The IT class. After finishing the class, I remember that I sent it to you both. If not received, just let me know. I will send one more time. Okay. Okay. So fine. Before let's get started today. Can you both be on mute? Okay. So as our yesterday discussion. So this is the frames. If you have any frames, first you need to get the handle window of the current browser. It will give you the current handle window, and then if you have any frames, in this way you can switch. This is the non-correct one because you cannot switch to using XPath. Either you can switch to frame using name or ID property. So like this, you have to switch to the frame, and then you do whatever stuff you wanted on the particular frame, find the element or something, click actions, whatever, and then you have to come to sorry, you have to come to default content. Suppose if you have 2 to 3 frames, so you have to handle one frame to another frame. Directly you cannot navigate to one frame to another frame. First you have to navigate to first frame, then you should come back to the default window, and then you have to navigate to the second frame. So likewise, multiple frames you can handle. That last discussion we have seen that multiple frames and how to navigate to the frame and come back to default content like that. So today also the same way we have 3 types of frames, alerts and new browsers. These three in the same way. You have to handle any new browser. You have to switch to the new browser window, and then you whatever you think your actions you can continue on the particular new browser. And the same way you have to close the current browser, and then you should navigate to the default browser. Suppose if there are scenarios like you have to handle when you click on any submit button, assume that there is a new browser gets open. So you want to navigate to the new browser, and that means any questions? Okay. So you have to navigate to the new browser, and then whatever action that you wanted to perform on that new browser, you perform it, and then you close the browser using driver.close. It means the current window. Whenever you say driver.close, so the current window, gets disabled. The current window gets closed. So once the current window is gets closed, already you had a one previous window, earlier window is open. Then again you have to come back to the default window. So let me just go to create one separate to class. So in the same way, alert. Let's assume alert situations like whenever you are doing some perform, like any, let's say if you are in Facebook, you are trying to deactivate your account. So it is asking, are you sure to continue with the deactivate your account with OK and cancel button. So sometimes in the application, whenever you are deleting the any user or doing some any important thing. So application keeps on asking you, do you still want to continue? It's like a pop-up alert window. So in Selenium normally it provides some way to handle the alert window. Okay, if you check if you can find any example. Okay, this is the one of the good thing that we found something. There is a button called click me. When you click on it, there is a alert window opens. Normally, if you wanted to, suppose if you see that, just try to, you want to find any of the particular element. Like suppose you want to find the OK properties, you cannot find it because it is not with the browser. It is with the JavaScript alert window. So it is separated from the browser. You cannot find the elements for all the alert window elements. So you have to handle it in such a way that Selenium has given its own implementation. So likewise only you have to do it. Let me take the example this. So then let's find the element. So what I do is driver dots, find the line, okay. We actually have to click on it. Okay, once you perform click operation, then you see one separated alert window gets open. So to handle alert window, Selenium has given alert equal to driver dots. We have to switch to alert window first, and then let's say if you say alert dot, then you can see a couple of methods. Accept means it clicks on OK button. Suppose normally in current browser we see only one OK button, but in normal application scenario we have OK with cancel as well. If you click on cancel, the alert window gets closed. If you click on OK, the action gets performed and it navigates to different landing page or whatever. So it's a positive functionality when you click on OK, and when you click on cancel, it's a negative functionality. So in normal scenario, we have both OK and cancel. If you say alert dot accept, that means you are clicking on OK button. There is one more method, dismiss. If you say dismiss means it clicks on cancel button. And authenticate, some of the alert window needs to provide username and password. Some of the application, if the application is security, so they know you need to again provide your username and password. So in that case, you can use authenticate using credentials. And then get text. Suppose you wanted to see the get text. What text message is displayed? Then, so, and you can even instead of directly clicking the accept and OK dismiss, still you can use send keys and you can send OK as a text, so that it identifies the OK text and you will click on the OK button. Even you can pass any other string you wanted. So as per your applications are supports. And then yes, you can use wait and normal things. And most of the remaining other methods not required as per daily usage, but most of the things are accept, dismiss, and get text, and then send keys. Send keys also we never most hardly use because alert window contains OK and cancel buttons. Whenever you see any alert window which is not having OK and cancel, there might be you need to pass on the separate string, so it will execute. Let me try this example. What I'm doing, I'm just putting debug pointer here to make you visible the alert window and everything. Firefox. What? Is browser open? Yes. Okay. Fine. So let me. Okay. Some error happened. So we'll do one thing. I will run one more time to make sure it's really working or not. I can do one thing. I can put here only. Okay, browser gets open and it navigates to this window. Right. Okay, so if you see this browser gets open and it navigates to the JavaScript collective window. Now I am trying to click on a click me button. Let's see what happens. I'm just pressing F6. Okay, cannot touch. It is clicked. No. Perfect. Something error. What is the error? Unable to locate the element input value click me. Okay. The value export is wrong. So we should take something is there any it is in frames. Okay. Just take the same as let me run it one more time. Okay. Seems something problem with the ID values. Okay, it is in iframe. So go to example. First we need to switch to iframe, and then you have to find the element. Okay, good. Driver dot switch to dot frame dot class is result and name is result one. So we have to take the name property. We have to switch it to the window and then you have to find the element. Let's see whether it will work or not. So whenever you are unable to find the element using Firefox, so just try to find in normal window where you can see all the HTML tags. Suppose if you see normal with Firefox, the problem is here if you see this is the normal HTML HTML tags where you can see frame tag and inside the frame tab we have HTML body and input. Suppose the same scenario, if you just find the element using pipe path, see already it is result navigate to frame part and it is showing me the X path of the particular element. Here the problem is you don't know whether you are in the frame or you are in the top menu. So that if you have any confusion, just check it out in normal window where everything in HTML tags you can see the navigation, whether it is in the frame or whether it is a new window, something like. Okay, now let's try to click on the click me button. Yes, I successfully clicked on it. If you see that there is a window open, alert window. Let me try to get the text and click on it. So I'm just switching to here. I'm just navigating to alert window, and then I'm printing the text. If you see console, there is a text got displayed. Thanks, I feel much better now. So you see alert window, that is the text. And then I'm just trying to click on accept. I'm just trying to click on OK. I accepted it. That means your alert window got alert window successfully clicked on OK button. Then the alert window gets disappear. So in this way you have to handle alert windows. So you can put a condition where whether the alert text is matching with your requirement. Once you first before doing anything, you have to switch to alert window. That means now you are at the alert window. Then you do whatever you want. You can get the text and you can dismiss it first time, and then again try to click on same button again. If you have some test cases like positive and negative validation. Negative validation there, if you click on cancel button, what will happen? An alert window. So then you need to click on alert window, and again you need to handle OK button. So something like this. So in this way, you can handle alert windows. Same concept like frames. The only difference is, okay, once the alert is accepted, then again you have to come back to your default content. Otherwise, you cannot continue with your execution. The same way in the frames as well. So once you switch to particular frame, again you have to come back to default content and then continue with your normal HTML way. In the alert window as well, you have to handle. Before you handle, you go to alert window, do your actions, and then either accept or dismiss, then come back to the alert using default content. This is the way you can handle alert windows. So any questions? So any questions, Ravindra and Shailendra?
Madhav, these alerts will be always JavaScript alerts, right?
Sorry?
If these alerts are on, we can handle this.
I didn't get your question. Some of the I missed. Can you repeat it again?
If these alerts are only JavaScript alerts, then only we can handle this, right?
Yes, good question. Yes, actually the alert windows are JavaScript alerts. Browsers Firefox, Chrome, IE supports JavaScript. So in these three browsers you can see the alert window. But whereas in Safari browser, can you be mute?
Yeah.
Okay, in Firefox, Chrome, and IE browsers support JavaScript alert windows, but you are suppose if you wanted to handle the Safari browser itself, developed using something technologies where you cannot see this alert windows. So this alert window concept you can only execute on Firefox, Chrome, and IE browser because these are all JavaScript enabled alerts. So Selenium Safari browser will not support these alert windows.
And Bhargav, one more question.
Yeah.
Suppose we, like you said that in alert window, we'll have say okay or say yes no. So we can use the command to perform any action on that. If
Yes.
suppose there are some buttons like you have right uh, uh, like cross button in that so that will also work with the dismiss command or
See, okay. See here, I see one of the other example. I just click on the some of the link where you navigate to some new window. See, whenever you try to find any of the element on new window, that means it is a new browser. Okay. Uh, but when you see alert window, you cannot find any of the elements in it. You have to handle it. You cannot see this minimize, close, and maximize buttons in alert window. You have only two options. Most of the alert window handle one or two options. Okay with the cancel. If not, using send keys button, you can send the text of the suppose assume that you have accept dismiss instead of okay and cancel. Okay. Uh, you can send keys with the accept string so that it will click on that accept button. Suppose assume that you have a dismiss button working along with like cancel. You can send the particular string, dismiss string. So you will click on that particular string. So normally alert.accept means clicks on OK, alert.dismiss means clicks on cancel. Other than OK and cancel, if you see any other different buttons using the send keys, you can direct away, you can slightly send the particular string into that, it will handle the particular things. And again remember it, alert window does not contain any minimize, maximize and close buttons because it is the only JavaScript alert window.
okay and also one more thing that in some alerts if you accept it then again if you have another alert after that
Is it? Okay.
so
Okay.
how to switch between those two alerts
Again same. Assume that once you accept, there is a new alert get the window opens. Then you have to come back to default content, and then again you have to navigate to the alert window, and then you can again accept or dismiss. You cannot switch directly, between the two alerts. You have to come back to your default content, and then you have to again switch to new alert window. So, like we have seen the frames, right? So, if we have two frames, suppose you are in the frame 1, you want to navigate to frame 2, first you have to come back to the frame 1, that means come to default content and then go to frame 2. The same way, if you have two alert windows, suppose if you are in the first alert window, handle it, come back to default content and then go back and then move to second alert window. Like that. You cannot direct from one hour to different hour. You will get error message. You will see error message. Okay. So, and this is one more example to handle child window. I have one link here. If I click on it, you see some new window gets opened. This is the one new window. If you see here, you can find the elements using XPath. It is like different browser with different elements, and you can you can close this window, and you have minimize max. It's pretty much like a different browser, whereas it's like earlier one. The only difference is you have to navigate to this browser, and then um, try to click on close. So, okay, the scenario is first you come to this page, and you have to you have to click on this particular link. When you click on it, you see different browser gets open, and assume you are clicking on the close this window. That means your window gets disappeared, and then you will come back to your default window, and then let's say you again click on open window, something like both are same scenarios, and then you come back to your default window and do something whatever you want, just print the text or whatever it is. So this is same as again alert window. Here also you have to switch to the new window, and then once you switch back to the new window, and then you perform your actions, and then again you come back to your own browser, your parent browsers. See how we'll see that example. So any questions on alert window? Alerts are frames before I move to new child windows. Can I continue on a new child window?
Hello, there was sometimes we get kind of a pop-up where we need to make 2 or 3 selection and click on OK.
So you are giving new browser, new website.
No, I'm saying there are events where while clicking on some button or something, you will get a pop-up. In that pop-up window, you need to make some selection, make some dates, some values, and
Okay. Okay. Can you be mute though? I will play it now. No. Can you be mute?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So let's understand there are three different, mostly most two different ways. One is pop-ups. Let me check for example pop-up. So before I find any pop-ups. Okay, if you see some example like this, see, sometimes in the application, when you are trying to do some functionality, you can see this type of, windows. Um, let's assume it is a pop-up. See, first understand the difference between a pop-up window and alert window. Pop-up window is a part of HTML tags where you can find, XPath, or you can find, IDs for the particular pop-up elements. Now, suppose if you have a download and look, download and log, still you can find the element for these two buttons, download and log, in pop-ups. But whereas if it is an alert window, you cannot find the element for it. The only difference between the pop-up window and alert window is, alert window you cannot find any of the elements. It's just JavaScript alert window. Other than JavaScript alert window, whatever the window it is, we can call it as a pop-up window, where you can find the locator type in your HTML tag. Use the locator type tag. You can handle it. It's something like same browser only. You don't need to navigate to any pop-ups, any alert window. It's a part of HTML tag. You can directly pass it on your particular link or whatever, drop down whatever you want. You can handle like that only. You don't need to do any other extra steps. It is a part of HTML tag. You are on the same web page, same page. Even though if you navigate to pop-up window, you don't need to navigate to in the script. Directly you can get the element, use your command, and you can continue with the navigation, continue with your step development. But whereas in the alert window, it is not a part of HTML tag. It is JavaScript separated window where you have to navigate to alert window first. Then you handle whether you by clicking OK or cancel, and then come back to default content, and then you can continue with your steps. But in pop-up window, you don't need to do these steps. Directly, you can easily find ID or XPath for pop-up windows. You can handle it. That is the difference between pop-up window and alert window. So, pop-up window is a normal part of HTML tag. Alert is something different. For pop-up window, you can directly find the element. You can click OK, you can click cancel, and you can do whatever drop downs, you can do whatever you want. So Selenium will handle it. You don't need the extra steps to navigation. But whereas in alert window or frames or new windows, you have to navigate, and then you can continue with your script execution. So any questions? I am just looking for one example where you can and one more window I forgot to tell you. As I said, pop-up. One is pop-up window. One is pop-up window. You can find locators. Find locators. For pop-up elements. And alert window. You cannot find locators for alert window elements. For alert elements. In this case, switch to alert. Is the one example, the way to handle. And there are one more window that we can call it Windows pop-ups. Okay, that means you suppose you can upload your some document and then click on upload button, something like that. Again, for window pop-ups also you cannot find elements for it. It is either It is neither pop-up window nor alert window. It is a new different pop-up window pop-up. That means Selenium will support only web-based applications. Selenium will not support Windows type of authentication, Windows type of pop-ups, where you have to use your Auto IT is one of the separate tools. Auto IT. Auto IT is one of the tools. You can write your some JavaScript to syntax commands. You can compile it and you can use your Selenium script. This Auto IT will handle window pop-ups. So these are the three different pop-ups. Normally we can come across in our daily usage. Normal pop-up window. It is a web-based pop-up window. You can find the elements for it. And then alert window. It is a JavaScript-based alert window. You cannot find the elements of it, but still Selenium supports alert window because it is a web-based only. I mean, it is integrated with your web application. You cannot continue on your web page until and unless you accept the alert window, you handle the alert window. But whereas in window pop-ups, you can continue on the web-based application. Suppose there is scenario you have to upload your image or upload your some document. When you click on the upload button, you can see some pop-up window coming up. That is a window pop-up where you can you can upload your local image or local file into it, and you have to click on OK button. Even though you cannot handle it, suppose you don't want to upload your file, still you want to continue. Even you can minimize this particular window pop-up, you can continue on your web application. That is not part of web-based application. That is different than in a web application. It is a Windows application, Windows pop-up. Selenium will not support that type of window pop-ups. It's allowed. You have to get some new different tools. One of the best tool is Auto IT. Using Auto IT tool, you can handle the window pop-ups. To get the path of the any file in the local machine, and you can click on OK button something. So any questions? So any questions on the three different windows, pop-up, web-based pop-up, alert window?
No.
I hope you got a clear picture on the three different areas.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, in the same way, suppose if we have this scenarios, we have to navigate to different browsers. Just give some brief overview today, and maybe we can continue tomorrow with this window handles. Suppose if you have come to this particular page, when you click on the particular link or anything, assume there is a new browser gets open. It's a new browser. It is not neither pop-up nor alert nor window pop-up. It is a completely pure web page. So again, because you have seen minimize, maximize, and close, you can have some elements. You can find all the elements in this particular browser. So now you are in different new browser. So in Selenium script, once you click on here, you have to come to the new browser, continue your actions, and then close this. Suppose if you have any browser, you can close this. Otherwise, if you see you don't have any buttons to close the particular window, using driver.close, you can close this particular new browser, and then you have to come back to your new browser, new parent window, earlier parent window. That is the way. Let's just use some, what I can do is I can comment this. You just try with these examples. So if you have any questions, just let me know. Example. do one thing. I can create one more page, one more Java class. Okay, so you navigate to a particular web page, and then you have one element. When you click on the particular element, you are assumed that you are in different page. You navigate different page. So before you do click operation, what you can do is take the current handle. Window handle, then you are clicking on the particular child window. So now you are in the current assume that new window gets open, new browser gets open. So you need to know how many browsers are present right now. So what you can do is driver dot get window handle one string. And if you say get window handle, you can have set of strings. So you take the get window handles, take one Java collections of set of strings. Handles. You can take in set of string or Java.util class. Okay. And then you print the size of the browsers. You say that handles dot size. You can see how many browsers get open now. You say handle dot size greater than 1, that means you have more browsers or 2 or more browsers, then only navigate to the different browser. If it is only one browser, that means some functionality got error. You are on the same browser, then you no need to go to switch to other window, switch to new window, something like that. So now what else you can do is, okay. So now you have to your objective, you have to navigate to new window. new window in the frames, directly you can use the frames name, using name or ID you can navigate to the frame. But whereas in alert window you can straight away switch to alert window. But whereas in coming to new browsers, Selenium recognize each and every browser using its own window handle ID. The only way you can navigate, you can differentiate is using window handle ID. Already you have one current window handle ID. Now you are in different browser. Suppose you are trying to navigate different browser. Then the thing is, how can you do that? Take a for look. Take that window and then the set of strings. If not equal case of this window not equal to, then switch to dot window of window. Yes, and then let's see whether okay. And then if you a new window, assume your action is something. You are clicking on the button. Okay. What you can do is switch to different window. Driver dot click. So when you click on it, it automatically disappears the browser. You don't need to again click on, again set driver dot close. So now your objective, you have to come back to your your parent window. Driver dot h2 dot window of current handle. So this is the way that you can handle child windows. You just let me try to run today. Even if it not work, we'll see tomorrow. Showing you. Okay, what I can do is I can just debug a point here to make you understand. So just debugging it. And then you are navigated to the new browser. Let's assume, okay, perfect. Then I am finding the element. See, yes, I found the element successfully. Now I'm just taking the current window handle ID. I'm pressing F6. If you see that, I'm just putting some, when I put mouse over there, you can see some string 0 F6. This is the current window handle ID. What I'm just doing is I'm clicking on the particular link. Yes, I clicked on it. I think yes, you see the new different browser open now. What I'm doing is I'm just taking the set of strings See, if you see that number of browsers open is 2, because I clicked on the particular link, automatically new browser gets open. My condition is if the size is greater than 1, then only go into the condition. Yes, it is 2 is greater than 1. Now I am at, I'm taking a for loop. This handles contains two, handles of the two browser. First one is current one already, and the second one is second new one. Already you capture the first one that you can store in current window handle ID, and the new you are only thinking that you don't know the new window handle ID, but you know the current window handle ID. So the thing is that if current window handle ID is not equal to the current new window, then only navigate to the new window. If you see here, this is my current window. Okay, this is fine. These handles contain two things, 0F6E5, and if you go to your current window handle ID, say 0F6E5. So this contains the current window handle ID along with new window. So my objective is I am navigating to window which is not my current window. So that's why I put that if my current window not ID equals this window, then only navigate to the new window, something like this. So just my current handle window ID is 0F6E5, and if you see window, both are same. My condition is whenever not equal to, then only. If I say F6, again go back to same for loop. That means both are matches. So my condition is not satisfied. And then I am pressing F6 one more time. And if you see, this is my current window handle ID. And if you come to here, this is the new child window. Both are not same. Now my condition satisfies, and it goes to into the new window. So as size is only 2, and exit of the for loop, and then I am trying to click on the input button. Yes, I clicked on it. Now I have only one browser, and then I am switching to current window handle ID. Something like that. So this is the way to handle the current window handle ID. Any questions?
Every time when we open any web page or close it, then the window handle ID will be different, right?
Yes, yes, yes. So did you get the logic here how to navigate to different windows? This is the main important. So navigation. Already you capture the current window handle ID. Your objective is you have to navigate to new window, which is you don't know the handle window ID. You know only current window handle ID. Take a condition, put that not equal, not matches with the current window handle ID. Whatever condition matches, navigate to the current window handle ID. That's it, like that. So it's the way that you can handle windows, child windows. So there will be some practicing. Maybe if you feel any complication, yes, we can discuss it. So I will share this alert window handle, and then of course along with frames as well. So just try it out because it's a little bit tricky. Because this logic, if you understand the logic, it looks easy, but if you don't understand, then it looks complicated. You don't know how we can navigate to the new window, because you have to put some condition. If you have 3 to 4 window handle IDs, if you navigate to current one, how can you have to put some condition there? Then only you can easily navigate to the particular window handle ID. Okay, then that's it for today's session. So unless we can close that questions.
Yeah, but I have decided text mail, so include me also in that class mail, my ID also.
Okay, I think can you maybe can you text here?
Yeah, just I'm checking the previous mail as well because I couldn't find that mail.
You can include that frame mail also. That is
Okay,
small.
let me. Okay, give me a second. Right away, I will send that.
Okay. And tomorrow, what time will we have that class?
Tomorrow, right? Tomorrow Saturday. Yeah. Tell me your time.
Class for we'll keep it at 8 because it used to get 15 to 20 minutes delayed by arranging everything. So in any case, it will start by 8:30. Okay. Plan for 8 a.m.
So 8 to till 10 o'clock.
Yes.
Okay. If you can make it sharp 8, then we can finish it by 9:45 or 9:30 to 9:45 or else 10 o'clock. We see that. So
Yeah. It means we are trying to keep it at 8 because if 10 to 15 minutes delay won't make it too long.
yeah.
Okay, that I think that mail for themes have been missed or something. So please include that file also in today's file.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm giving you the just a minute. I'm giving you mail ID.
Yeah. I got the mail ID.
Calendar, yeah, that is.
So Ravindra P, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So I'm sending to both of you. Okay, so I attached to frame class and today actions alert window and then child window. So I send it to you both. Okay. Okay. Okay then we can close this today's section. Okay. Thanks.
I,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
We have this.
we haven't received the mail.
You haven't received the mail? Okay, I do one thing. I can convert it to TXT file and I will send it one more time. Okay. So, okay. Okay. Then we can close this now and I will send it now. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Chalo. Yes. Have a nice day, guys.
Bye.
Yeah. Bye.